Do you want to go down a rabbit hole? Do you want to see the full and terrifying and glorious picture? Then let's pull back the veil. This is not a theory, but on reality itself. This is not a sermon, this is a briefing. And this is the narrative. Who are you? What is your true identity? And this is the war for your soul. Forget everything you thought you knew about your place in history. You're not living in an age of the church, patiently waiting for Christ's return. That is a comforting lie. You are living in the aftermath. The Millennium, the 1,000-year reign of Christ on earth, is not a future event. It is our past. It already happened. Jesus Christ returned, shattered the nations, bound Satan, established a literal global kingdom. For 1,000 years there was perfect peace. Lions would lay down with lambs. The resurrected saints, Peter, Paul and the martyrs in glorified bodies ruled with him. It was a golden age, and they called it the Dark Ages. This was a utopia built by the hands of the angels. The great cathedrals that now stand in ruins were not built by superstitious medievals. They are the crumbling infrastructure of the lost paradise, and it ended. And at the end of those 1,000 years, the rest of the dead, the unrighteous dead, from all of human history were resurrected. Imagine it. Every pharaoh, every Caesar, every tyrant, every common man, woman, child who died rejecting God was given back their mortal bodies and stood alive on the earth. This is the second resurrection. And Satan, released from his prison, looked upon his innumerable host and deceived them. For them, it was not a choice between the preacher's words and their own desires. It was a choice between the tangible, glorious and perfect kingdom of Christ. They could see with their own eyes and the lies of a defeated serpent. And they chose the serpent. They are Gog and Magog. They are the army that marched against the camp of the saints. And you are not who you think you are. You are the child of that rebellion. Your lineage does not stretch back to faithful survivors of the millennium. Your bloodline originates from those resurrected souls who, after seeing the millennium of paradise, after being given a second chance at life itself, consciously, deliberately, and finally chose to spit in the face of God and march against his own capital. This is the little season, the time of Satan's deception. This is not the main story, this is the epilogue. The world you perceive as normal is the brief, divinely permitted aftermath of the ultimate treason. This pervasive darkness, the irrational hatred of truth, this moral chaos, it is not just sin, it's your inheritance. It is the generational curse of choice made by your resurrected ancestors. You were born behind enemy lines into a world haunted by a ghost of a kingdom it willingly betrayed. This goes so deep. This is how deep it goes. Your struggle with sin is not just personal, it's genealogical. You're fighting against a nature hardwired for rebellion against the king. Your forebears knew intimately and rejected him. The world's hatred of the gospel is not just philosophical, it is historical. They are rejecting the rule of a king their own parents and grandparents took up arms against. You are not waiting for a battle, you are living in the final mop-up operation of a war that has already been won. The victory of Christ is not in doubt. His reign is a historical fact. We are now in the short, turbulent season where the last embers of the rebellion are being stamped out. Can I tell you something? So what does this mean for you right now? It means The gospel is not a mere invitation to heaven. It is not a declaration of amnesty and a call to defect. You have a choice. You continue the family business. You live as a child of the rebellion, embracing the spirit of this age, and share the fate of your ancestors at the final white throne judgment. Your life will be a footnote in the final failed insurrection against the king. Become a divine orphan. Renounce your ancestral legacy. Your faith in Jesus Christ is not just belief, it's an act of high treason against the kingdom of darkness. It is you raising your hands to the king. Your family fought and saying, I surrender, I defect, forgive me, make me yours, Father. When you accept Christ, you are not just saved, you are adopted out of the lineage of treason and into the lineage of the king. Your identity is fundamentally rewritten. From the child of the rebellion to the child of God. You are grafted into the bloodline of the very saints who ruled during the Millennium. The stakes couldn't get any higher. This is not a game. This is the final call for the children of the enemy to come home before the door is shut forever. The king is real, his kingdom was real, his victory is complete, and the only question that remains is, whose child are you?